What's going on, guys? Bank Robber Games with more Armored Core 6, and last episode when we left off we made our way over to chapter 4 and we also unlocked some new parts. So in the assembly I did change up some of our builds and I haven't messed around with them yet, so they might not be very good, but we'll have to see how they do. So I made a copy of our needle launcher build but put the solid ammunition or kinetic orbit exceed on the shoulders. Just because they seem to be much more rapid firing. So with our low magazine counts on our needle launchers, which means we're reloading quite a lot, it means that we should get some more consistent damage out with our orbit exceeds. And then on our stun build, again I made a copy of the build and put handheld stun needle launchers on there as well. So basically got 4 stun needle launchers. And that should help us. They're quite quick firing, so that should help us build up loads of electrical damage and hopefully get the damage procs quite quickly as well. So again, should work out quite well. But we've got our original builds to go back to if they don't. And the handheld stun needle launchers don't have much ammo, very similar to the normal pistols at the start of the game. So that might be a little bit of an issue with longer missions, but a lot of the time before bosses we have a resupply point, so should be okay even if the mission is slightly longer. But again, we just have to pick our fights and make sure we don't waste some of our ammo and miss any of our shots really. What's going on, guys? Just jumping in here because I did forget to include this in the video and I did say I'd include it at the end of last episode. I just wanted to show off what happens if you do the destroy the ice worm mission without taking the stun needle launcher. I mentioned last episode the fact that you do get a little bit of unique dialogue for a bit of rubbish planning, and yeah, so I just want to show that off quickly before carrying on with the episode. Just fun little sort of Easter egg here.
Main system activating combat mode.
Mission. Michigan will take command.
Commencing operation with combined AC force as per the Balaam Archibus agreement. Move out, maggots! Time to die!
Act like a professional outfit and you might live.
What does that creep think he is? I ain't here because I want to be.
We gotta deal with those pesky shields first. Gun 13, let's see that fancy gizmo that Archibus paid the big bucks for. What? You didn't bring it? Gun 13, your ability to ruin my field trips is uncanny!
You'll just have to focus your attacks on his head. The rest of his body is covered in thick armor.
This is V4 Rusty. Rail cannon is good to go. Don't die before I get a chance to fire, buddy.
Tourist, got a message from the chief for you. And don't forget to smile.
So yeah, you can see they're none too impressed with the fact that we didn't bring the rail cannon with us, or the stun needle launcher with us. And yeah, G1 Michigan is enthusiastic as ever. But yeah, like I say, it's just a cool little Easter egg there. And yeah, let's carry on with the rest of the episode. But the first thing we're going to do this episode is actually replay a mission, because someone pointed out in the comments that in Operation Wall Climber, which is the mission where we first really meet Rusty and battle with him on top of the wall against a boss, there is actually a data log that we can find that I missed, and I'm just going to equip my missile boat build just because it's quite a fun way to play. But yeah, I'll show you guys where this log is.
Your objective is
And then we'll
to
carry
take
on
the
with the rest of the episode and making our way through the story and defeating some more arena opponents as well.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We'll start by clearing the way for Archibus. Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baus Tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 621. Keep an eye
never climb the wall. Corporation.
Not too worried about taking any damage or anything, just because the only reason why I'm replaying it is to find the data log. Would be nice if that guy stopped shooting at us though.
50%.
Gatling cannons destroyed. The friendly MT squad will take care of the city. You take care of the Baus Tetrapod MT 621.
We're under attack. They're in the city.
Just 1 AC. Archibus. They're mocking us.
So I'm pretty sure what we're heading towards is the only other log in the mission that I've missed. But there might be some more hidden. But you just want to come over to the right side here, along this section of the wall. And when you get to the edge of the map, you go in this corner. There'll be an AC wreck. Seems like some near religious text from the father of the Liberation Front, talking about the coral there. Quite interesting, their view on the substance and how they see it as, you know, something that's quite divine in nature. Yeah, very different from the corporation's take. But I'm just gonna exit the mission. I just wanted to show you guys the log there. The next thing we're going to do is move over to the arena, and I want to test out our electrical build with the handheld stun needle launchers to see how it works against enemy ACs, because it should be quite effective if you manage to get a lot of damage procs off with the electrical damage. And on this character's integration subjects character cards, you can see it's part of phase 3, and they're talking about compatibility with older generations of augmented humans. So it seems like Allmind is looking at merging technology with non-augmented humans and augmented humans. So yeah, not quite sure what they're up to really. Like I've said before, I'm sure we'll find out at some point. Let's take our new electrical builds into this battle and see how we do against him.
Integration program initiating phase 3. Please begin by engaging the revised model. Mind Gamma.
Looks like they've got machine gun on their left arm, shield on their back left.
Commencing analysis.
Not quite sure what they've got on their back right or in their right arm.
Main system activating combat mode.
I don't know if we missed with our assault armour there, or if his pulse protection just protects him from it. Not seeing as many damage procs as I'd like. Nice damage spot there though. So it wasn't quite as fast as I was hoping.
Target destroyed.
But once we got a couple of damage procs, he seemed to go down very quickly.
Well done.
We missed quite a few of our shots though. I don't know if that's just my timing of our attacks or something else. Yeah, you can see that guy took quite a while to take down. Just over a minute. But we got our normal rewards. Might try using our needle launcher builds with the kinetic orbit exceeds on his back. See how that does against this guy. And again, you can see he's part of phase 3. So there it says, they're the Institute scientists developed ACs that have a distinct focus on the biological analogies between humanity and the coral. So again, that sort of reminds me of using the coral to sort of merge man and machine, similar to the augmentation process, but maybe a bit of an extension of it and a more sort of severe version of it. And we know that the augmentation is reversible, so this seems to be talking about something much more permanent as well. And again, talking about symbiotic relationships. Hopefully it doesn't change the fact that this guy's going to go down. Hopefully. But we'll see. Test out these kinetic orbit exceeds on this guy.
Program. Gamma 2.
Got some light wave cannons.
The next sample is the Institute AC.
Moonlight blade in the left arm,
Gamma.
and looks like a nebula rifle in their right arm.
Commencing analysis.
Main system activating combat mode.
Looks like he activated his shield there, or maybe he's got the I can't remember what it's called, but it's like stops you from dying, leaves you at 1 HP.
Destroyed.
Noticed it was red as well, so I assume that guy's got a coil generator. But I feel like that worked pretty well. His stagger gauge seems to get built up very, very quickly. So yeah, 25 seconds, not too bad. And we've got a lot of OS tuning chips there as well. So I'm assuming they give you enough chips to purchase all the upgrades in the game. Just have a quick look in OS tuning, see if there's anything that I desperately want. You can see we've got all our damage upgrades. May as well improve our damage resistance and repair effectiveness. But other than that, I'm not too fussed on the other upgrades. I might increase our uses for pulse armor and pulse protection, just because that way they're all options to us, as well as the assault armor. But I'd probably say assault armor is my favourite. But it just means if we do have any other builds that require these, they've got just as many uses. So we've got one more arena opponent for that group, but I'll leave that for next episode probably. And the next mission we're going to be doing is Underground Exploration Depths 1. And yeah, this was quite a cool mission. Like I said last episode, it's a nice change of pace after a very action-packed Chapter 3. And I think I want to see what our electrical based build does in a normal mission scenario.
Watch point Alpha.
You ready? counting on you to reach the coral.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Access the elevator and take it down.
Watch out. Below you. That's the Penzies. It's clearly a force to be reckoned with.
Not quite sure what hit us there. Might be one of the missiles it fires out, to be fair though. I think there's something above us shooting at us as well. Some drones there. They might be doing their kamikaze thing.
Wait, the partition's moving.
I'm picking up enemy signals nearby.
You're clear. I'll find a way to get that partition open. Stand by for now, 16.
So it seems like the little stun needle handguns almost have like a damage over time effect for the stun procs or electrical procs. So yeah, they don't tend to seem to do much impact damage though, which is a little bit disappointing. If you remember as well, there was a hidden part in this chest here for you to collect, but it's right next to the objective, so it's quite difficult to miss.
Did you find an access point?
But yeah, we'll have to
Good job sniffing that out.
see how these handguns do for the rest of the mission.
Transitioning to phase 1.5.
Looks like we've got some more kamikaze guys here. Unless it is just the one.
2 repair kits remaining.
It's changed its combat routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles.
Something to note as well is when you're falling, if you completely let go of the analog stick and don't move in the air, you completely deactivate the boosters and you fall much faster. It can actually be quite useful to get out of certain situations, like the one we're in now. Right, to remember the way down here. I remember as well, on our way down last time, I spotted another sort of side area similar to the one that switch and chest was in. But I haven't actually gone back to replay the mission to see if there was anything in it. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. I remember it being after you started encountering enemies on the platforms, like these ones here. There's one over there as well.
It's tracking you, 621.
Evasive action.
close enough to get some damage in with our stun needle.
AP at 50%.
These guys are very annoying. Try and keep an eye out for that little side area I mentioned as well. Must be further down. I did not mean to do that.
You've got it in your sights now, 621. Just need to get a little closer.
I think that's it up there. Yeah, I think that's it there where I'm aiming. Let's see if we can get up there. So welcome back, guys. As you can see, it is actually a little side area. As far as I'm aware, there's not anything else here. I took a lot of damage getting up here, so let's hope we can still defeat this guy waiting at the bottom for us. Thankfully his missiles don't do too much damage. I risked it, it didn't work out. See where this checkpoint is. I had a feeling it would send us back up here. So I'll meet you guys at the bottom of the shaft when we take this guy down.
Target.
So as you can see, we've made our way back down. I just fell down the middle and yeah, timed it so when we were falling he was shooting his missiles and managed to avoid quite a bit of damage. We did get hit by one laser blast though, which is why I'm down a repair kit. But this guy should go down quite quickly.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Let's rest while we can. We've got a long road ahead of us.
But yeah, and there's not actually that much to do in that mission, thinking about it. But like I said, it's quite a nice change of pace from the previous chapter, I guess. But yeah, got a pretty decent payout there, but nothing too crazy. But I'm pretty sure we're okay for money though.
No new mess.
So that means the next mission we've got is Underground Exploration Depth 2. And I remember this being quite a longer mission with a cool boss battle at the end. So we'll leave that for next episode. But seeing as we've still got a little while left of this episode, we may as well take down this last arena opponent, Phase 3. And yeah, I'm going to use the electrical build again, just because I'm not 100% sure whether the stun handguns are actually an improvement on the setup we had before. Especially considering they don't have much ammo, but yeah, we'll see. But you can see on this guy's character card that again it's focusing on independent mercenaries and using them to test their core theory. And it says for this one, your partner for this evaluation will be a recreation of a legendary independent mercenary who operated in the shadows, reproduced from the little data available. And you can see their emblem there is of a raven, so I assume this is the raven we fought in the mission that we have stolen our call sign from, which we learn is more of a symbolic call sign rather than you know, just an individual label really. But yeah, should be interesting to repeat this fight and a good test for our electrical build.
Integration Program, Phase 3. This will be the final round of analysis. The last sample is the AC Nightfall. This will be integrated into Mind Gamma. Commencing analysis.
Main system activating combat mode. AP at 50%.
So he did a good bit of damage to us there, but thankfully we came out the victor. Let's see what this little cutscene has in store for
Target
us.
destroyed. This concludes all rounds of analysis. We will assimilate the results into Mind Gamma.
So that makes it sound like the 3 remaining targets will be left for our next playthrough maybe. So don't really know, can't really imagine what they have in store for us there. Be quite cool if they were boss targets actually, like we fight Baltius or someone like that in the arena, or maybe V2 Snail in his Baltius form, or another Ibis. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, he went down like all the rest of them, and we finally unlocked that head, which is really cool. And I assume the last 3 arena opponents will have some more OS chips for us.
Incoming comms.
Thank you for your continued support. Our analysis thus far has revealed some mission-critical items for research. This concludes the integration program's role. The day will come when All Mind's evolution truly takes form.
Again, I really don't like the sound of that. Talking about its true form or whatever. But yeah, that looks like it's all the arena opponents to do this playthrough, and I assume the last 3 targets will unlock next playthrough, but you can see we got a new emblem there as well. Let's have a look at this head unit. So its AP isn't the highest, but it's still pretty decent. Defences are pretty good. The anti-explosive defence is very high. Attitude stability is pretty good, and along with system recovery. Scanner isn't the best, but that's not the most important stat. And the standby time it's okay, a little bit on the lower end. But for the weight, it's a pretty decent part, good all-round part. I wonder if the visor comes down in the middle of combat. You can see around the back there like it did in the reveal trailer. Something interesting about that Raven, well I assume that was the Raven pilot that we fought in the story, is the parts they were using is very similar, if not identical, to the parts of some of the armored cores that was in the cinematic story trailer that got released before the game was released. There was 3 armored cores. They were 617, 619 and 620 or something like that, but basically where they were going towards the eye laser, there was only one left at the end, and he ended up blowing himself up with assault armor to take out the target. And so I wonder if Raven, the original Raven, is the person that was left in that sort of story trailer, in which case he worked for Hannah Walter before. So again, I assume he's going to be a little bit more important, have more to do in the story. Might be through this playthrough, it might be next playthrough, but we'll have to wait and find out. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this episode up here, and then next episode what we'll do is get on with Underground Exploration Depth 2. Very fun mission, this one. Quite long, but it ends with a really cool boss fight. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and enjoyed the series so far. It's good that we're still getting some new parts, so we still have some things to mess around with and experiment with. But yeah, I assume we're going to have some. If we've unlocked new parts throughout this playthrough, I assume we're going to unlock parts throughout our next playthrough as well. So can't wait to see what they have waiting for us. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.